second grade. I am so excited to get started with something new today. Let's check out our target and see what we're getting ready to do. I can subtract tens from any number. Let's take a minute and think about what that means. What does it mean to subtract? We've added already this year, but what does it mean to subtract? That's right. To subtract might mean to take away. What else might it mean? Yes, it might even mean to find the difference. When I have two numbers that are different, finding the difference between those two numbers. How much bigger or how much smaller. What else do we recognize from this learning target? I can subtract tens from any number. Yes, what are our tens? 10, 20, could be 40, 50, 80. Yes, when we count by tens, we say those tens. Are those the only ones that we have? No. Should we do it really quick together? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oh my goodness. And those tens can keep going. Now we're only going to think about our two-digit tens with our numbers today. But any number that has a zero in that ones place, we're counting by tens. So as we look at our work today, we are going to do exactly that. We're going to take these tens away from any number. Let's take a peek at this model right here. Because we are going to be using our base 10 models today. You might use something different as well, but I have my tens and my ones that I can use to subtract if I need to, or I can use a different model. What do you notice about this model right here? Okay, there are 5 tens. What else do you notice about this model? There are 7 ones. What else? That does make 57. Somebody said, I noticed that you're taking 3 tens away. Ooh. And how do you know we're taking 3 tens away? Yes, we cross them off. 10, 20, 30. What do you notice? What do we have left? Yes, we have 2 tens. We took away those 3 tens, and we have 2 tens and 7 ones left. What do you notice about that? Our tens place changed. So when we had 5 tens, we took away 3 tens, and we have 2 tens left. What else do you notice? Our ones didn't change. Now, as we go through and we do our problems today, I want you to look and see, does that still hold true with every problem as we're taking our tens away? I guess we'll find out. We're going to have lots of time to practice. We'll do a couple problems together, and then you're going to have a whole paper full of 4 more problems to do on your own. And I want us to keep looking to see if it's the tens place that changes or if the ones place changes too. And we'll see if we can figure out why that is. All right? Let's take a look at our first problem, and I'm going to let you go ahead and solve it on your own. 75 take away 40 equals blank. I don't care how you solve it, but I do want you using some kind of a model to show your thinking. Where is your 75 in your model? What did you do first? What are you going to do next? How many tens did you take away? Why did you take away that many tens? What was left? Where is that in your model? That's a really great model. Where's your 75 in that model? Where is the 40? So what's that represent? That represents what's left. We're going to come together and share our strategies. If you're at home, please feel free to pause and give your child or your children some more chances or more time to practice this before you start us back up. Let's go ahead and share what you did, my friend. What model did you use? You used base 10s. Did you use the actual base 10 blocks, or did you just draw them? Okay, so when you laid those out, what did you lay out? What did you lay out first? And why did you lay out 7 10s? 1 10, 2 10, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s, 7 10s. Why did you lay out 7 10s? Because in 75, there are 7 10s. What did you do next? You put out 5 1s. And why did you do that? Because in 75, there are 5 1s. There's a 5 in the ones place, so there's 5 1s. What did you do next? Why did you cross off 4 10s? Or you didn't cross them off, you just took them away. Why did you take away 4 10s? Because the equation says to take away 40. So you had 75, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71. Oh, I love those of you who are counting with me. 72, 73, 74, 75. And then you took away 40. And what did you notice? You had 3 10s left over. And you had 5 1s left over. So then what did you say was the difference between when you had 75 and you took away 40? 35. Oh, I'm seeing some wiggle waggles out there. A lot of other friends got 35. What place changed when you were subtracting 40 from 30 or from 75? Why did your tens place change? Because you took away your 4 10s, which is 40. And why didn't your ones place change? In 40, there are 4 10s. How many ones are in 40? There are 0 ones in the number 40. Not everybody used our base 10 blocks, though. Can someone else share their strategy? Alrighty, talk to me about what you did. And then we'll compare these two ways. Okay, and when you did your number line, where did you start? And why did you start down here with your 75? Because your numbers were going to be smaller, right? And on our number lines, when we're writing those, our bigger numbers are going to go on the right and our smaller numbers are going to go on the left. Can you see that when you look at the number line in the classroom? Yes, when we see a number line in the classroom, we know that our smaller numbers are over here and we go to the bigger numbers as we go to the right. We start left to right, just like when we're reading or when we're writing. Okay, what did you do next? You jumped back. What did you jump back each time you jumped back? And why did you make 4 jumps of 10? I might make my number line a little bit bigger. Why did you make 4 jumps of 10? Because you were taking away 40. So when you made your first jump of 10, what happened? You landed on 65, okay? Because 7 take away 1 equals 6. So 70 take away 10 is 60, okay? And what happened next? You took another 10 away, 55, another 10, 45, another 10, 35. And so where is your 75 in your picture or in your model? It's the 75 here and then all the numbers before that, okay? And where is your 40 that you took away? You took away the 4 jumps of 10 and there's your 40. And then where is your difference or your answer to your subtraction problem? You're 35. How is this strategy, or how is that model the same or different than this model right here? How is our blue model the same or different than our purple model? What do you notice about those two? They both started with 75, absolutely. This one had 75 in base 10 blocks. This one started at 75 on our number line. What else do you notice? They took away 4 tens. So we took away those 4 tens here, 110, 210, 310, 410. Where are the tens that my blue model took away? 110, 210, 310, 410. They both ended or landed and had 35 left. So we landed on 35 here, and we had 35 left right here. How are they different? One's a base 10 model and one is using a number line. Very good. I have one more strategy I want to show, or one model I want to show, and I want this friend to share it over here, and then we'll take a peek and see what do we notice about it and how does it connect these two strategies together. What did you do? Why did you write 70 plus 5? That's an expanded, it's another way to show 75, isn't it? So we can break it apart and show that expanded form, and it's 70 plus 5. What did you do next? Why did you write 40 plus 0? Because in 40, there's 4 tens, which makes 40, and there's 0 ones. Now notice you have a subtraction sign right here. Why did you put a subtraction sign here? Because we're taking away. Yes, and what did you do next? You knew 7 take away 4 was 3. So 70 take away 40 is 30. You have 5 ones, and you take away 0 ones. And that's 5 ones left. So you have 30 plus 5, and that equals 35. How does this look or remind you of one of those strategies up there? Took away the tens, didn't take away any ones. So there's your 70. You took away your 40 and had your 30 left, and then those 5 ones it didn't touch. Taking away those 40, landing on 30, but we didn't take away any ones on that one, did we? Very similar. Friends, this is our partial sums model. So as we do work, or partial differences, I should say, because we're taking away, right? We're using our base 10 here, our open number line here, and our partial differences here. Okay, our differences are taking away instead of our sums where we're putting them together. Let's take a peek at our next problem and see if we can use some of these same strategies to help us solve the next couple problems. The next one we have is 62, take away 30 equals blank. And I want you to think about those same questions I was just asking you. Where is the 62 in your model? Where is the 30 that you're taking away? And where is the difference in your model? I really want us to make sure we're showing those parts so that we know that we've answered the problem completely. Go ahead and get started. What model are you using? A base 10? So where's your 62 with your base 10 model? What are you going to do next? Are you taking away tens or ones? Why is that? And where is that in your equation? What model are you using? Ooh, and so what are you doing first? Where are you starting on that number line? Are you jumping up or jumping back? Why are you jumping back? So is your number going to get bigger or smaller? All right. As we come together, remember you can always pause if you need some more time to show your thinking. We're going to put this up here, and then I'll let you guys, instead of launching our number 3, I'm going to have you do this one for our exit ticket for this first day of learning, and then we'll use it to help us kind of look at our work for tomorrow. Let's take a peek at 62, take away 30. So when we write when we show our base 10 model, what do we show? How many 10s? 30, 40, 50, 60. Do I have 60 10s or 6 10s? I have 6 10s, which is the same thing as 60, right? 1 10, 2 10, 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s, 6 10s. But when I count by 10s, it makes 60. How many 1s do I have? Just 2. So what am I going to do next? And why am I going to cross off 30? Because my equation says minus 30. So I'm crossing off 30. 10, 20, 30, or 3 10s. What do I have left? So here I'm crossing off my 30. And now I have what left? I have 3 10s and 2 1s, which makes what number? It makes the number 32. Interesting. Do we have our 62 in this model? Where is it? Show it on your work. The whole thing, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I love that you're counting with me. 61, 62. I took away my 3 10s, or 30, and I have 32 left. What does our number line look like when we show that work? Talk to me about what you did. Where did you start on your number line? Down here, just like that one up there, right? Our bigger number is going to go to the right. And are you jumping ahead or jumping back? Why are you jumping back? Very good, because we're subtracting. So our numbers are going to get what? Bigger or smaller? Yes. So what does that look like when you're doing your work? Made a jump of 10. Did you make just one jump of 10, or how many jumps of 10 did you make? Why 3 jumps of 10? Because there's 3 10s in 30. So when you made your first jump, where did you land? 52, and your next one? 42, and your next one? 32. And so where is your answer in that work? It's that 32. Where is your takeaway 30 in this problem? In your 3 hops of 10. 10, 20, 30. Started at 62, took away 30, landed on 32. How are these two ways similar? I want you to take a minute. If you're at home, tell somebody at home how they're similar. If you're here on my carpet, I want you to turn to your partner. I want my A partner to go first. I want you to say one thing about how they're similar. And partner B, remember you're listening because you don't want to say the same thing. I bet you can come up with something different. Go ahead and share what is similar and what is different. All right, let's come together and look at that partial differences really quick. How did you show 62 in expanded form? Oh yes, I don't need that equal sign, do I? We know that makes 62. And what did you do for your 30? Yeah, there's 0 1s in 30, right? And so what do we do first? 6 take away 3 is 3. So 60 take away 30 is 30. 2 ones, take away 0 ones equals 2. And so what do we have left? 32. And we notice we're not taking any of those ones away here either, are we? Or here, or here. What place changed every time we were taking away a 10 from these numbers? Our tens place. So I wonder what's going to happen here. So instead of this being our third time together, because we've solved some together and you're doing a really nice job, I want this to be our exit task. And you're going to go back to your seats and solve this on your own. I want you to use a model that works best for you to show how you would solve this problem. And then you've got a paper with 4 different problems to work through. So head on back to your seats. I want that exit task turned in first, and then you can go ahead and tackle those problems that have just some naked problems for you to solve to take away those 10s. Happy solving!